Okay, we're live. I'm just out here doing my nightly walk with my dog. She is in the lead, like always. Um, but I just wanted to come on, take a few minutes just to talk to you guys because I've been kind of distant today, a little absent, and I wanted you all to kind of know why. Um, so I suffer from migraines. Shoo! Yeah. So I suffer from migraines. So whenever I get a migraine, I kind of shut down. Right. I got to have the silence and then the time to myself. So I've been suffering today. Hi, Big Mama. How you doing? But I've been suffering pretty bad today from a migraine. So I kind of just took the day to more or less relax. I I wanted to just reassure you all that I wasn't ignoring anybody's comments on purpose. I wasn't take a bath in it. Yeah, right. No, it probably requires a renewal of a decades old prescription by now. Just because they're killer, man. So whenever I get these migraines, right, I literally shut down. So a lot of the people who I normally reply to all their comments, or if I see something thoughtful and insightful, I try to respond. Well, today was not one of those days. As you notice, I kind of went on and it was brief, very brief replies, if at all. A lot of the people probably that are used to me answering everything they comment probably noticed that I didn't do that today. But it's nothing personal. It's just that I can't function sometimes with these migraines. They're absolute killers. Um, take two Advil, some BC powder, take a shower, get a hot or a ice pack on my head, and just kind of chill. And that usually doesn't even help. So I just wanted to reassure all of you that it's nothing personal. My content is still going to be pumped out at least once per day. That's my goal. If anything crazy happens, I'll get it out more. But if I have a migraine, it's the end of the world for me, and I can't function. So it's different on those days. I'm usually very happy and excited when I get a comment or whenever people watch my stuff. But like when in one of these moods where I just shut down, nothing. I could see the greatest comment in the history of the world, and I'd just be like, nope, don't care. Oh man, it's just so. It takes me out of my element. Probably have allergies. No, I've been diagnosed with migraines for quite some time now. Need a prescription. Haven't gotten the prescription because I don't really like taking drugs. So yeah, it's a brain thing, a brain defect, I guess you could say. But yeah, hang on. Yeah, so I lost some service there, but um, yeah, so migraines are no fun. They're never fun to deal with, and I don't like complaining about them. But I also want you guys to be in the know about what's going on. Oh, you guys are coming this way. Come on. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm have to let my dog do her business. She's still a puppy, I guess. She's about a year old, but she's got to do her business. So um, she's in charge of the walk, while I talk to you guys. So anyway, I hope I didn't meander too much. I hope I didn't. Well, I know I got off track, but I just wanted to say that these days like this where I don't answer you, it's nothing personal. It is just the migraines. You can always send me a message on the Twitter, and as soon as I'm feeling better, I'll respond, obviously. Um, and if I don't respond, then it's nothing personal there as well. Just could be I missed it or whatever the case may be. But I appreciate the support as this channel is. It's going. We're going towards like 2K now. Like that's insane. I feel like I just hit 1,000 and we're almost at 2. Like that's pretty crazy. And I'm a pretty shitty YouTuber, so to have close to 2,000 people want to click on the link and subscribe. That's pretty crazy. Um, it's a weird feeling, and especially considering all of YouTube's changes and all of their discrimination, their discriminatory practices. Sounds like nature. Yeah, I mean, I'm out on my street, just walking my dog, but anyway, with YouTube's discriminatory practices, it's surprising that anybody can grow. Show my doggy, please. Okay, let me see. It's gonna be dark, but this is her. Her name is Lily. Lily, hi. She wants to say hi. Hi. Hi, Lily. She's a good girl. I forget, she's a little over a year old now, so she's still a puppy. She's still learning the way of the world. She was a rescue, found abandoned, so we took her in. But as again, I'm being so cute and lucky. Yeah, she's a handful. She can be a handful, especially with my son because she's still bigger than him, technically. So she thinks she's the boss, which during the walk she is the boss because whatever, she can go wherever she wants as long as she's not messing with people, you know what I mean? Just got to do some business before I turn in for the night, and I just wanted to come on live while we were doing our little walk here and just connect with you guys. I wanted to let you guys know that I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys sticking it out with me on these days. I appreciate you guys, sharing this stuff out. I know a few of you have shared it out on Twitter and on Facebook and things like that, and that's appreciated, like sincerely. It's not mandatory, obviously, but if you like something, definitely share it out. And as always, if you disagree with anything that's posted, then definitely let me know, because that's what this channel is about having a dialogue and a conversation, and I appreciate that, the dissenting viewpoints, as long as they're respectful. Keep going on walks, help get oxygen, help you migrate. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Breathing helps. Yeah, breathing is a good thing. But yeah, definitely like these little walks that we do. Nothing major, just going up and down the concrete here, the sidewalk in the neighborhood. But really, and I think, and I'm probably gonna put this to a poll, and I'll have to talk with Alicia. Alicia being my better half and the mother of my son. I want to put together at least maybe once a week, like a proper live stream, like where I sit down and can talk to you guys. I've found some software that's really beneficial, thanks to the guys over at Trigger Warning. It's really seamless, easy to use. Went walking on the coast, lots of fools with the mask on, acting like I'm the one with the virus. Yeah. What coast are you referring to? Because I'm here in Florida. What coast? I'm right in the middle of Florida, so I'm not far from the coast, but I'm definitely not on the coast. But yeah, it's crazy. People looking at you crazy if you don't have a mask. Like, bitch, you're wearing a mask. You're fine. What are you worried if I don't have a mask on if you do? That doesn't make any sense. San Pedro, California. Hey. There you go. You guys are under some pretty strict quarantine orders over there, aren't you? Gavin Newsom don't play with his authoritarianism, does he? Little socialist dictator over there. Oh man, California's funny, man. I love it over there. I love the weather. I love the scenery, but I can't deal with your laws. I can't deal with your taxes. It's a little rich for my blood. A little rich for my blood. The people with masks need to stay home if they're so worried. Exactly, that's my point. Like, if you're that worried and you have to cover your face and you're being discriminatory against people who aren't, stay home. Just stay home. Then you won't have to worry about anything. Just shelter in place. It's insane. I bet if I went to, well, I can't go now because it's dark, but if I went to the grocery store and I were to live stream it, I would say about 60% of the people would be wearing masks, and about 50% of those will give you disgusting looks as you walk by because you're not wearing your mask. It's just weird times that we're living in. Weird times. So I have to ask, just because you're the only one here, people with the mask are the sheep. Yeah, I agree. But because you're the only one here, I wanted to ask you, whenever you clicked on the video, was there any kind of advertisement? Not that you have to click on the ads or anything like that. I'm just curious if it monetizes these walking live streams. That'd be kind of weird if it did. That would be very, very weird if it did. I mean, I would take it, it's money for me, but if it's just an automatic thing. YouTube Premium, no ads. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was just curious. Because I know it's automatic, but I didn't know if it's automatic from my phone, if that makes sense. I was just more or less curious on if these things force people to watch ads for content that I'm just wanting to connect with you guys. And I don't really have anything specific to talk about. Hey, we got 4 people here, man. Hit the like button. It does help. Is this Red Pill channel under a new name? This looks familiar. What? I don't understand. This is my channel since 2012. $10 a month for no ads. You should do more live streaming. In real life, this is the new thing. Right. Yeah, see, the problem with that is, and by the way, DJ UK, welcome. This isn't a Red Pill channel per se. Right now I'm just discussing kind of life today, and my history with migraines and stuff. Big Time Gaming is in the house. What up, brother? What is up? Just was connecting with everybody, letting them know that, I've had migraines since I was a kid. And today was one of those days where I just couldn't fathom responding to anybody. So I wanted to make a video saying I'm sorry, and it kind of just turned into a chill session with some people here. Go to the grocery store and live stream. Yeah, I think I will. I know I have to get a few things tomorrow, so I might do that. The last time I went to Walmart, I did a live stream on Twitter, just showing the idiots in line. It's, if you've DJ UK, if you've ever put a photo and you put on the vignette mode, where you have that cloud kind of like I don't know how to explain it, and I can't visually show it with my dog on a leash, but it's like a cloud like around my vision, so where the middle point is clear, but then everything around the outside is almost cloudy and foggy. Um, so I got some people going crazy back there. But yeah, so as far as that's concerned, E-Beggar, hi Syde. When I joined your chat, I got a very wet pop-up. Mysteriously, I'll copy and paste it to you. Yes, you can copy and paste it right here, man. You are a moderator, so it should let you just copy and paste. Interesting. E-Beggar in Bangkok, man. Welcome to the channel. I was just saying, I'll just reiterate it every time somebody kind of chimes in. This was just meant to be a short video. I'm going on 17 minutes now. But I just wanted to come on and say I'm sorry for not responding to as many people today because I've had a migraine and I've been out of commission. Easier moderation. Press the Alt key to pause the chat, then point to a message to delete it, block. Oh, it's because I just made you a moderator, so it's telling you how to do the moderation for the first time. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Because you comment so much and you're here all the time, man, I figure, you know what I'm looking for, and you know freedom of speech and all that shit. So just to keep the channel on the up and up, make sure no asshat comes in and said, hey, nice channel, and leaves. So yeah, it just for the first time. And Big Mama, yeah, I just got monetized a few days ago. And so it's cool. I'm a rad libertarian. So yeah, but it was funny. Half of my videos are ineligible for monetization due to inappropriate content. And it's some of the stuff that you wouldn't even think would be inappropriate. It's just really funny. It's quite funny, the list of videos that are allowed to be monetized. Anything that mentions the Democrats in any kind of negative way is ineligible for monetization. All the videos that I have talking kind of a little crap about Trump, instantly monetized. So very, very funny. Very funny. Too much truth gets you demonetized. Yep. That's pretty... Seems to be. You're so tame. I don't understand that. YouTube is so wee. Yeah. I have videos where I think because my channel is about conversation and understanding, I don't try to pull too far one way or the other. I do have my opinions and I do express my opinions, but I'm welcome to people dissenting with my opinions. So I think that's what we need more of in the world, and that's kind of where I want to come in with this thing. Tell you guys how I think about a certain situation, but also like welcome. That's why, like, at the end of every video, I say something to the effect of, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, right? I know a lot of people will just say that and then kind of just not mean it, but I genuinely mean it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I wrong? Because if I'm wrong, I want to have a conversation about why I'm wrong. My dog's doing her business now. Did you see Nancy Pelosi bragging about how easy it was to stay home? Yeah, I did. And then I saw quite a few very, very funny response videos to that. I don't know if you saw Marco Rubio said that he would give Nancy Pelosi all the ice cream in his freezer if she voted to fund the small business reform or package. And then Joey Saladino, if you're familiar with Joey Saladino, He's a YouTuber now. He was doing politics and shit, but he said he'd give her all the booze he had in his house if she would work to fund the so it was really funny. Yeah, Joey Salads, man. Um, he's gotten into politics. He's red pilled, but he said he'd give her all the booze in his house if she would fund the small business project. So if she would just get back to work on funding that, it was just hilarious. As bad as our Labor Party is getting worse, total madness. Yeah, your Labor Party is pretty insane. But to be fair, your Tories are like our moderate Democrats here. So what did Big Mama say? I missed. I must have missed something. Pelosi had an orange Masonic sweater on. Oh, really? I didn't see that. Two refrigerators that were like tens of thousands. Yeah, it's so crazy how she's worth so many millions of dollars, right? And all she's ever done is work in politics. Like, how is that even possible without, massive payoffs? I mean, her district in California is so fucking in shambles, but she has two $10,000 refrigerators with gourmet ice cream stocked. Like, come the fuck on. That is just elitist bullshit. And then today, I don't know if you guys saw, um, I know some of you don't do Twitter, but if you do Twitter, was it Patton Oswalt put out a tweet. He said Anne Frank had to spend 2 months in her attic, not saying a word, and we're complaining in the day and age of video games, Netflix, and food delivery. And I just thought to myself, how fucking elitist are you that you assume every single person can afford the shit luxuries that you have, right? You assume that your first world millionaire self is the same as everybody else. What kind of shitty fucking person are you, out of touch, where you think everybody can afford home delivery for their food? Like, get the fuck out of here. Shouldn't be allowed to have be a lifetime professional politician. 100%. Term limits for Congress, for sure. Yeah, I mean, technically it does, but then she wouldn't have to. She wouldn't be able to spend anything. Like, you would never spend a dime. 20 years, $170,000 a year, whatever it is, you wouldn't be able to spend a dime. They don't assume. They know we can't afford it. It makes them laugh. Yeah, you might be right. It could be some ass hattery, holier than thou art fucking shit. But it kind of pissed me off, and it's typical Hollywood elitist. Um, I know, like, I don't have cable. I barely have internet. I have a phone service, so it's like I can't afford all the crazy shit that these rich ass celebrities can afford. Are you kidding me? Mocking the masses. That's exactly what they're doing. They're so out of touch, and especially comparing their plight to anything that Anne Frank went to is obviously absurdism. Yeah, it's $12 per pint. Yeah, I saw that. Um, that's you know career politicians. What are you gonna do? It's because you live in I live in Florida. I don't live in California. So you know. Uh, but yeah, I've been out here walking my dog for over 20 minutes now, and you guys have been hanging out. That's pretty chill. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sick of Hollywood too, and it's really funny. I think the people who, they're pretending, about how much they're suffering and how much they're right there with us, in their multi-million-dollar mansions and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Good Cuban food, yes, ma'am. Absolutely good Cuban food. But how can you say we're suffering with you, like Ellen? in your McMansion. You're suffering with us. It's so fucking insane. To be honest, no one can please me better. E-Beggar, are you still here, buddy? If you are still here, can you get rid of that Sasha comment? Yes. Okay, so that's kind of where I was going with that. Why are the cars on the road right now? Do you really believe? Hey, Mr. Kill, how's it going, bro? Do you really believe that all these Hollywood elitists actually had coronavirus? Like Tom Hanks in Australia, do you really think that he had the virus? I mean, come on. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, how is it that all these high-profile people are getting it, but no, like literally, no one I know has had it. But it's so prevalent that everybody's gonna have it, right? Like, it's crazy. It's insane. But that's what they are. I believe they're at least on house arrest. Hanks may even be gone. Yeah, I mean it's just so insane. Like there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, I actually, and Mr. Kelly, you can comment on this. There was somebody on with the trigger warning guys, saying, "Do you really believe Boris Johnson had it?" It's insane. Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing I'm saying is if they actually had the coronavirus, right? But that means they were violating their own edict. Yeah. They were violent. See, the only reason that makes me think Boris did actually have it is because he was in hospitals and he was shaking hands with people like an idiot, right? He was actually out there like shaking people's hands and stuff. So I could see that he could have contracted it. I'm not saying he did, but I can see it. Those peeps had a cough or cold, and so they used it as a way to get attention. Yes, exactly. Crypto Floridian Brewers will come out and tell you how he got well with hydroxychloroquine. Let's see, that would be something, wouldn't it? At least he didn't say he was on a ventilator. Crypto Floridian, man, if you're new here, you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. I'm a Floridian myself. Crypto is the currency of libertarians, so definitely hit that button, man. But then he was back out and then tested negative. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. Boris telling, yeah, okay, what did I miss? Big Mo, those peeps had a cough or cold, saw that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of is like people who are what's that word? Attention seeking. They're using the coronavirus as a tool to get more attention. Like CNN, their ratings were in the absolute tank. Chris Cuomo gets coronavirus. Coincidence? Nobody knew Tom Hanks was in Australia filming a new movie. Tom Hanks gets coronavirus. Everybody knows he's filming a new movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's all so coincidental. Narcissistic, yes. What did they cure him with? They need to tell us. They didn't say anything. I hope Boris doesn't, just to piss off deep staters. Watching Hollywood try to act like regular people is extreme cringe. Not only is it extreme cringe, but it's extremely insulting. It's 100% insulting. I don't need some multimillionaire to say he's just like me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need you to tell me that everything is going to be okay because we're all in this together. Some may actually have the bad corona, as we hear. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, what out of Wuhan hasn't been tainted or not working or anything like that? You know what I mean? Everything coming out of China. You see the videos, they're like stepping on the masks that they're shipping to Europe and stuff like that. It's just insane. Why do we trust anything coming out of China at all? Like literally, to trust anything coming out of China, it is is a sucker's move. It's a fool's errand to believe that China is on our side and they're trying to help us or anything of that nature. So fuck China, fuck all their shit. We need to bring all the manufacturing back to our home countries, whether that be America or the UK, or people who actually will have our backs, and who actually, want to cooperate and aren't competing. Is my opinion. But I'm gonna. I've been walking my dog for 30 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in. Suspected hydrochloroquine might cure cancer. Hey! Another left keeps shouting how Boris is hiding behind the illness. Yeah, keep telling everyone to be scared. Yeah. So, it's insane. It's all a bit suspect, if you ask me. But who am I? I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. Crypto Floridian. If you're not subscribed, I haven't seen you here before, subscribe.